ILM House.
Alhamdulillah wa salatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man walah, my beloved community. Today, inshallah, we'll be sharing one of the morals of the Prophet ﷺ. And I mentioned yesterday that the Prophet ﷺ, Allah said about him, وَإِنَّكَ لَعَلَى خُلُقٍ عَظِيمٍ. Indeed, you are in the best morals and characters. So it's Muhammad ﷺ, the raw example. And if we look at the seerah of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam, it's really amazing to see something really very profound. One of the main things that non-Muslims in that time in Mecca witnessed that, and they testify that he was what? As-Sadiq al-Amin. As-Sadiq, as-Sidq, truthfulness. Because truthfulness is where the peace of mind will be, peace in the heart, peace with other people, with those we are agree with, those we disagree with, because that keep us always connected with the truth, which is doesn't gonna hurt. It please Allah, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make people pleased when we speak the truth. Ibn al-Qayyim rahimahullah, one of the scholars, he said something amazing in his book, The Stations of the Seekers, those who seek the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He said, this path of to be in the sidq, whoever doesn't follow it, he will be lost. He said, if you don't take that path to be truthful with ourselves and with the others, he said that path, whoever deviates from it, he is among the losers. And with that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has cleared the truth, those who are in Iman and those who are in the hypocrisy and the nifaq. And he said also that there are people who will be admitted to the Jannah, may Allah make us among those people. And that's also those who don't have sidq, they will be on the other side, may Allah save us from it. And he said something amazing. He said this station of sidq, it's really closer to the prophethood, meaning the prophets, all of them, they were actually truthful. And that's why he said this station is very high station of the seekers. May Allah make us among them. And him and subhanallah, him and others, they mentioned Ibrahim. Allah said about him, وَاذْكُرْ فِي الْكِتَابِ إِبْرَاهِيمَ إِنَّهُ كَانَ صِدِّيقًا نَبِيًّا. Ibrahim was truthful, Allah said in the Quran al-Karim. And he said about Idris, كَانَ صِدِّيقًا نَبِيًّا as well. And he mentioned about Ishmael. He said also, كَانَ صَادِقَ الْوَعْدِ وَكَانَ رَسُولًا نَبِيًّا. He was really truthful. And of course, the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam, he was a Sadiq al-Amin. So this is something that we lacking when we have to work with in these days to be truthful. And this is time to sit and reflect and know the sidq. It will guide us to the Jannah, as it's mentioned in the hadith in Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam. عليكم بالصدق فإن الصدق يهدي إلى البر. Be truthful, and that truthfulness will lead you to what? Righteousness. البر. وإن البر يهدي إلى الجنة. And then the righteousness will admit you to Jannah. And vice versa, na'udhu billah, the lie, the kadhib, that will lead to destruction of the person and also in the akhirah as well. And there is example, Sahaba, because they learned from Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam truthfulness. They took that from him, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, and they were truthful. That's why Abu Bakr being called as-Siddiq. And that's amazing, the story, you all know, just refreshing our memories here. When he heard what the Quraysh said about he went to Isra al-Mi'raj, the night of that journey to Jerusalem and from there to 7 heavens, they asked him, he said, if he said it, he spoke the truth. I don't have no problem with that. He said, I believe on him. Everything he said to me about heavens, meaning the wahi, revelation, I'm going to definitely believe with that and what he said. So he was called Sadiq and Siddiq. You have also, subhanallah, in the time of even hardship, Sahabi Ka'b ibn Malik he was not among the people who went to Tabuk. He stayed in Medina, and that was really very bad for those who stayed in Medina without any justification. People lied to the Prophet when he came back, but he chose to say the truth. He said, I was busy, I was kind of delaying the departure to meet with you. Allah sent down Quran because he spoke the truth. Allah said, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu taqullaha wa kunu ma'as sadiqin. Oh, you who believe, have taqwa of Allah, have that conscience of Allah, and be with truthfuls. Sidq. And the sidq is what we need to keep on sadiqeen with ourselves, with our people around us, with our conscience. We be inshallah ta'ala among the people that we will be admitted in Jannah. And this is one of the attributes of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the virtues that we need to adapt. الصدق. May Allah make us all from الصادقين. وجزاكم الله خيرا وصلى الله على محمد وآله وسلم.